Salutations, Songbirdians! On today's episode of First 5 Pages, I'll be covering the webtoon webcomic, This Is What First Love Is Like. Don't miss out, though. Like and subscribe. Comment suggestions if you think I'll like it or not. Here's the drill. I read the first 5 episodes of a webcomic and come to you, my wondrous viewers, to talk about it and tell you what I think about it. The webcomic of the week this time is This Is What First Love Is Like, Your Majesty, by Lee, Yuna, and Hyuk. And today, for a special little thing that I want to try out, I will be using these littlest pet shops that I have here in my hand to tell you the story. You know, like they kind of do in Project Hail Mary. So, without further ado, let's get into it. The series itself is a romantic fantasy about a crown prince. Who was cursed to never love or see beauty, to the point others' faces look like horrifying monsters to him. But one day, a hefty cat appears at a ball, and despite all odds, the prince essentially takes her and becomes a cat dad. Unfortunately, the cat already has an owner, who's our female lead. Together, the female lead and her cat work together to figure out how to cure the prince of his curse. But the question isn't if they can do it, but if the prince will let them go after the curse is cured. As for what I think of this series, I think it is worth the read. I had a lot of fun reading this, as I was laughing so hard at the start of the series. Like, my goodness, he is handsome and oh so very smooth. I have read ahead in the series, but oh boy, does the story get good. I am not gonna spoil this, but man, it's so good. I absolutely adore stories like this that are full of laughs in the beginning, but once it gets serious, oh boy, it gets serious. In terms of vibe, in the beginning, it has a similar feel to the movie from 2005 of Bewitched. As for where I am in the story right now, it's a little more difficult to compare to something else. It is definitely more serious than the Bewitched movie, though. But one thing's for sure, I have a new husbando, and his name is Crown Prince Kalart. The story itself is a touch tropey in the beginning, but it still feels unique, you know? So far, my favorite scene is when he asks her to sing for him. Their dynamic is very sweet, and I find myself a touch envious. My single butt, anyway. All in all, it's a fun read, and I highly encourage you to read it for yourself. Before I end this video, just a reminder, I have a Patreon now. So if you want to, say, name my littlest pet shops, because not all of them have names, or it's been long enough that I don't remember their names, either way, you have the chance to name them over on my Patreon. Just be sure to join Puzzle Piece Tier if you want the chance to name my LPS. So, until next time, Songbirdians.